So, what you want to do is align yourself to where you see his elbow on this left elbow is at the same height as the top of the bricks. It's just at the top of the bricks. Now his right elbow. Now it's his left. Now it's his right. You want that position, and then you'll want to press A and B at the same time, then up just after, almost instantaneous, and then that will happen. Then you want to line yourself to where you're standing at the very edge of the item 3, and then press jump and turn to the left. Yeah, you want to be facing right on the item 3. Don't think I have enough. No, I don't. So, one more time. This setup I do is harder. I'm just gonna get rid of you. It's harder, but uses less item 3. Sometimes the only reason why it didn't work that time. Sometimes that happens. I don't understand why that happens, but what you want is it to not disappear. Want it to go down like that, and then just down to the left. Then A left. Not at the same time, but just after. I screwed it up because I'm an idiot. And there you go, like that. And that saves, if you do it the way I did, about probably 20 seconds, I would guess. Wow, that's cool. Oh, that's cool, I didn't know that. Anyways, I'm just gonna password to the rest of them. Yeah, A the left. So like this. Not at the same time like this, but a little bit after. You see how I'm jumping vertical for a second, then going to the left. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Okay, password to the next one, the crash zip. Air, flash, heat. Okay. Whoops. I always do that. Any other questions about the heat zip before I move on? Hey Vander, how's it going? Okay, the crash zip. So, you'll need item 1 and heat for this one. Well, you don't need heat, but it's good to have heat. Place in item 1 directly as you reach the top of the ladder, and if you're facing right, then place one right there, where his hand or his foot is on the very edge of the platform. Actually, it's better to have it a little bit to the left of the edge. So let me kill these guys real quick. if I can. Okay. So like right, like this. It's like that position right there. Then you place an item one there. And then B left this time and hold up. So press B then left. Same thing as the heat zip, but instead of jumping you. Okay, yeah, do that. Yeah, you want to press B then left, one after the other. Almost almost at the same time, but not at the same time. Then right after you do that, oh yeah, once the second your head is in the wall, I mean, in the ceiling, then you can hold up. Then you can do the B left. Then right after you hold up until you reach the ladder, until you reach the top of this ladder. Then you walk right for 2 wraps, so that's 1 wrap. And then there's 2, and then you'll hold down once you reach the second one, then you go down this ladder, and then for some reason, if you die in zip mode while charging heat, it will skip it'll skip 3 seconds of just after you die. So you'll die once you go off the screen on the bottom. So what you want to do is hold a charge while you're dying and release it when you die. It's like this, and it will skip it'll get to this faster, as you can see. That's the crash zip. It saves about I'm actually not sure, not that sure. Maybe again 20 seconds, 30 seconds. No, not that much. 20 seconds, I'd say. Yeah, that's the crash zip. Anyways, next one. There's the quick zip. I'm not going to show you that one because it's harder than the others. But what I will show you is the metal zip, which is pretty simple. In fact, I don't even need I can just use the same password. This one's the easiest zip in the game. I'm not even... It's the exact same as the first part of the crash zip. All you need is item 1 again. That would be... Okay, well, this one's the easiest, but it doesn't save that much time. I guess it does, probably 10 seconds or so. Okay, this one, you see this cog in the background? At the a little bit into the cog, probably right there. Place an item 1, then walk to the very right of it. That was not. There we go. It's kind of precise, I guess. I swear, it's the easiest zip in the game. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and you have all the time in the world to do this. B left again. Yeah. I still really don't have the cue down. I just kind of go for it. That's too far in. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Then just be left, and that's pretty simple. Nothing really much to that. But as for the easiest and most time saved, it kind of depends on how you go about it. I guess the heat zip does save a lot of time because you just zip right through. With the setup I do, I mean, okay, you can hit the heat zip from the bottom. It just takes a while for the item 3 to go up the wall. Yeah, you see how slow that is. That's why you want to use the item 3 at the top of the screen instead of the bottom for heat zip, because it's slow. If you do, yeah, if you do it the way I do, then it should save 20 seconds or so. Maybe not 20 seconds, maybe more like 10, but that's if you're, you know, optimally do the without the zip. Anyways, the next one, wood zip. I love wood zip. I will show you the wood zip because that one's next. The wood zip is so fun. I love the wood zip. This one, you're gonna really have to you're really gonna have to concentrate on what I'm saying, or yeah, really listen. There's a lot to it. It's kind of a long zip. I hope I will explain it as to the best of my ability. Write a book. No, I'm gonna get this. He's gonna try. This is a little time save. You don't really have to do it. I guess this does involve a zip. Oh, I just screwed it up. You're supposed to zip there. If you just if you just jump before before you wrap, before you transition to the next screen, once you reach the next screen, you're gonna be inside the wall. So just hold left for a bit and then hold right, and then you should be forward, and you'll be able to make this before you'll be able to make it to the next screen before before your flash runs out. Anyways, onto the actual zip. So the hardest part of the zip to me is the beginning. For some reason, if you do not... Okay, I got it. Okay, so what you have to do here, I'm just going to explain it, since I'm already in zip mode, is you want to place the item on where the ladder is, like I did. Depending on your overscan, you might have a different visual cue, but the one I go for is once Megaman is completely off the screen, press jump 3 times and then up left immediately after. So A, jump left, or up left, and then you should be where I am right now. I just zipped. Press face left to zip. If you pause while you're zipping, you will go further. That really helps for this because I don't have to pause for a bit. If you are too far to the left, there is a pit to the left of me. I cannot really show it off because your weapons don't, your weapons are on a different screen, so I can't really show it off. You could use bubble normally because it goes along the ground and it'll drop down where there's a pit. I can't do that, show you right now, but trust me, there's a pit there. You want to be over here. And so wrap once. At the very edge of the screen, there's a pit, so jump over that. And then another one right about here. See if I can show that off. You'll reach this point, and if you walk any further to the right, you will die. And then there's a little bit of a ledge here. Then once you reach this point, there's a ladder beneath you. So hold down B, and then do while you're facing right, you want to do a counterclockwise movement on your D-pad. So right, down, left, up, and you should be able to reach this position. Once you hold up, then you will zip like that. Hold press start and switch to heat. You should zip farther like that. You should reach a ladder that's directly to the right of the ladder you see. I know it's a lot to say, but yes, many ways to die in a zip. If I let go of the ladder, I have to die. There's a ladder to the bottom left of the screen that you have to die, otherwise you just can't progress. But once you reach this point, just let go of the ladder and hold left. Then while still holding left, press jump 3 times. You have to hold left while doing this. And then up. Then you'll reach this point, just hold up. Then, once again, it's another instance where you die. It's just like the crash zip. You have to... There's a certain point. Once I face left, then I will start zipping again. There's a certain visual cue. Let's just call it that. It's kind of hard to show it off because I go so fast. But you'll see this platform where you're normally standing and there's a monkey. The lowest platform there. Once you reach the far left side of it, of that platform, then you want to jump. Okay, so you want to hold down a charge with your heat to skip the death animation, or it's not really an animation, it's just skipping some seconds. Okay, here we go. That was too soon. I don't know what I did there. I can show it off again, since I have another life. Yeah, just, there you go. Show this in action instead of being all... Yeah, there you go, there's your... Crap! That's not good. I can't show it off now. Because all of this game over. Let me just try it again. Sorry. But yeah, there's your pit. I don't normally die there a whole bunch. In fact, I never die there. I don't know why I did that time. I will highlight it, yeah. Because I don't think there's any other explanations of zips on this. On Twitch. Or anything, actually. Okay, try this again. Yeah, like that. That's what I'm talking about. Then you can skip the dogs with one usage of flash. There you go. Okay, now let's do this again. Well, you can. Okay, actually, you can jump more than 3 times there, but 3 times is really all you need to get to for this to work. Okay, don't... As soon as you reach the edge of the screen, just jump, and you won't die, like I did. Come on. There we go. Oop. That's a good question. I don't know. Too soon again. You see, but you see where I was. You see where my head or where I was. That's the platform you want. That's your visual cue. But I just was too soon. Yeah, see, but this is why I say this. The first part is the hardest because I wasn't appearing at the top. I don't know why. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Maybe the platinum one has to be really precise. I've had times where I didn't get it 5 times or so. I just kept appearing where I was supposed to. Hey, Kiri. Okay. 1, 2, 3, up. Hold up. Hold a charge. Okay, so if you don't, I will show this off. If you don't jump soon enough, then you'll reach a screwed up version of Wily 3. I am soft locked pretty much. While you're transitioning, you'll see screwed up sections of Wily 3, and then you'll see Woodman. There's supposed to be water here, but they're just ladders for some reason. All this water is ladders. Congrats on Wily 3. Yeah, all this is water. What the heck? That was a zip. That's cool. It's kind of fun to mess around with this stage. Like that. Anyways, I can't complete the stage because of that. And now I am actually in Wily. Now the game thinks I'm in Wily 3 now, but with Woodman or something like that. So now you can actually see what I'm actually doing. No, these spikes aren't here. Actually, looks like it. Oh, that's why I zip. Because of this block right here, these two places. And then that's, yeah. But now I have soft locked the game. I have completely soft locked the game. I cannot do anything. I have to reset. The boss does not spawn. So there you go. So make sure to jump at the right time. Otherwise that will happen. I don't see it. Duplex. But that's pretty much all the zips for the 8 robots that I know how to do. Other than that, there's Wily Zips, which, you could do. I mean, yeah, you could do the Wily Zips, but, some of them are a lot harder than the A-Robots. And they require you to, enter the right side of the screen while you're facing right, and you zip while facing left, so you have to wiggle in a way. You have to wiggle, which I mean is just you have to do this movement to progress one tile to the right. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't do any of those zips. Well, I guess I do. I just screw them up a whole bunch. The only one I really do is one for Wally 4. I probably won't do it in the race though, because if you don't enter the screen when you're facing right, then you will soft lock. There. Ah, too soon again. Yeah, it has to be on the very right side. I've never screwed this up so much. I don't know why I'm doing it. Okay, we're good. I'm not even sure how far that platform is. But this is the only game I really want to run for NES, other than 5, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. There, that's the visual cue right there. I guess if I highlight this, you can just pause where I die, and you can see where the visual cue is. But yeah, that's the wood zip. Takes you to the very end of the stage, and you lose a life. Okay, I guess now that I've beaten the 8 robots, I will show you